My name is Jimmy.
What's up, you guys? Jimmy here, back with another review for Gotham. And this is episode 2, and the episode is titled Selina Kyle. Now, I have to say, this episode, it just continues to keep my interest from start all the way to finish. Seriously, I mean, this, it may be just the second episode in the season, but, it's impressing me still. But, we still have, at the very least, 11 more episodes, unless more get ordered, which, it may or may not happen. In this episode, you see more of the good man that we all know Gordon to be. I mean, I just, I mean, there wasn't a Commissioner Gordon moment in this episode, but I have to say, it was just amazing seeing how much good of a man, even when his life was threatened in last week's episode, he was still a good man about it. But this episode, it shows a couple of people that are kidnapping kids on the streets using a sort of kind of knockout poison that was actually previously used by Arkham Asylum, which we find out was actually closed down 15 years ago. So, yeah, we got our first reference to Arkham Asylum, which I think that is really cool. But eventually, Gordon and Bullock investigate, going through the leads, and they eventually track down where this poison, 3 different places that manufacture it or get it, and we're actually able to find out the place and was able to rescue the kids. But later on, that same couple, when the mayor was going to put them in an orphanage, pretty much juvie, upstate, it ended up being that same couple. But then, eventually they find out, and Gordon and Harvey eventually are able to rescue the kids and bring down that couple. And also, in this episode, we see, Bruce's self-training. I guess conquering pain and fear. Kind of like how we saw in the first episode. He was just standing at the ledge. Which, I guess that kind of makes sense. I mean, But, yeah, but in this episode, it just shows him, it would kind of be presumed to be suicidal. Now, when we actually found out that, about Thomas Wayne's final wishes on how Alfred to take care of Bruce. No matter what he does, trust him. Because he is a Wayne. And I think that was a really cool thing to say. I mean, people, no matter what the age, we have to learn from our mistakes. Otherwise, we have to make mistakes in order to learn from them and become a better person. So it kind of, even though this is not a really a 100% kid-friendly show, it kind of puts a little bit of a moral into there. Or at least in my eyes, it did. And then at the end of the episode, Selina made a bargain with Gordon. She saw who killed the Waynes. She saw his face. And that was it on the episode. Now, like I said before, this was another amazing episode from start to finish. Never lost any interest at all, which that's surprising with a new show that had mixed thoughts even before it came out. Seriously, I mean, the way I see it, don't judge a show so much until you actually watch it and then make your thoughts. That's how you truly judge a show in the correct way. But, it's the one thing that I'm liking about this show is that all these people we know to eventually become villains. It's this season is going to kind of build up of their journey, their origin to becoming who they are. We're probably going to see the reason why Selina becomes who she is, which Selina Kyle, uh, in my opinion, she's not truly bad. She just likes to from time to time. And it was also nice to finally see her actually talk and interact in an episode. I mean, hence the title of the episode. You know, and we do get to see a little glimpse of what her mother looks like, which, from what I've seen in the past, I've never seen a family member of Selina's. So that was very interesting to see. And there was actually one point where they got one of the suspects to kind of draw this type of logo. It was like a trident and a circle. But to me, because of what the logo looked like, I know this is not an Easter egg. It's not connected at all. But I got the feeling of Maxi Zeus, which Maxi Zeus is a Batman villain that actually he believes he's a god. I mean, he has this obsession with that he is Zeus, the king of the Greek gods. But yeah, definitely looking forward to next week's episode, which I think it might be a classic Batman villain, but not like a well-known that we know. It's just a classic one. I mean, that's what I'm thinking based on what I saw this person wear. So that kind of gets me interested in next week's episode as well. And that is pretty much it on my review for the episode. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the episode itself down in the comments below. And also, it has been announced that 3 minutes will be added to the series premiere of The Flash, which I actually found out from my buddy Anthony James, or you may know him on YouTube as Boxing Type X. Go check him out. Go subscribe to him. He's an amazing guy. And I actually think that's actually a good thing because of that leak back in June. Because it gives people a reason. Because 3 minutes, hey, it could mean a lot in 3 minutes. But also, if you're a fan of Once Upon a Time, I did review that last night, or this morning, as you would say. Go check that out if you're a fan of Once Upon a Time. And my name's Jimmy, and until next time, bye.